Hello, ladies and germs. Matt, the Millionaire Mailman Bossum here again on another step on my journey from mailman to millionaire. I view every single person I come into contact with, including you, as a cast member in the reality show that is that journey. So I want to thank you so much for being with me right here, right now. I wanted to make a quick video entitled, Closed Mouth, Don't Get Fed, The Art of Being Mentored. Okay, so just real quick, for those of you who don't know, I am a Canaway brand ambassador. Canaway is a hemp lifestyle company with a focus on nutritional wellness whose products contain CBD-rich hemp oil. If you don't know what CBD is, you need to go to mycbdresearch.com and learn about it. Also, you might want to Google about what the history of hemp is, what hemp really is, what hemp and cannabis really are. Okay, and understand that Canaway is a 100% legal cannabis network marketing company. We have nothing to do with marijuana. We are about health, not high. Okay, so having said all that, closed mouth, don't get fed, the art of being mentored. All right, so Canaway has included in the universe, the world that is Canaway, all kinds of tools. Some of the best marketing I've ever seen in a product-based network marketing company. Okay, and for those of you who don't know, but most of you do, network marketing, MLM, relationship marketing, direct sales, whatever you want to call it, is hard. It's easy, but it's hard. It's hard work, just like any other business. There are ups and downs. You have challenges, okay? But there is a huge learning curve. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to know. You can have a level of success, sometimes moderate, up until the point where you master it. But at some point, you've got to learn quite a bit on how to really do this business well, okay? That's why this industry, network marketing, is not for everybody. That's why the majority of people fail. It's not easy. So, how do you combat that? What's the solution? Well, there has to be a mentor / leader or teacher relationship with a new prospect, with a new team member, with a new customer. So, let's just set up my experience, okay? This is how I work. Now, remember, we're talking about not only what the mentor does, but the responsibility of the mentored. What do they have to do? Because there's two sides to every coin, right? So this is what I do. We'll just skip all the preliminaries, but I end up signing up a new team member. And you know what? I'll use a real scenario. Okay? Signed up a guy. He took a little bit of convincing, okay? But he saw the value and became a brand ambassador. Now, it is incumbent upon me, it is my responsibility, it is my obligation to give every single thing I possibly can to him in the beginning to educate him on what he needs. You know, things along the lines of, here's websites, here's information, here's my experience, here's my testimony, here's what I have done, here's what you need to do in the beginning. Here's how to do this, how to do that. As a mentor, as a leader, I need to make sure I do that as soon as possible, like instantly. Because, look, I got you to spend money. That's a big deal, okay? So, morally and ethically, I should feel the pressure of getting that info to you as soon as possible. But at a certain point, it ends. I've told you everything that I can. I've given you all the information that I can. Now it's up to you, as the mentored, to take that information and do something with it. Now, the relationship continues in that now it's your responsibility. It's all on you to take action. I cannot take action for you. I will not take action for you. I will not run your business for you. I am not a babysitter. Okay? I do not want people on my team that require me to do everything for you. And you don't want me to either. right? Honestly, you don't want me to do all that stuff for you because you're your own. I mean, you're going to run your business how you want it to be run. Of course, if you treat it like a business, it's going to pay you like one. If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. Okay? So, in this scenario, he was excited. He was plugged in. He was all about it. At a certain point, I was engaged with him every few days. This is what happened, though. I never saw him taking action. I never saw him engaging in the training. I never saw him asking questions. He didn't order any products. He didn't activate the compensation plan. He did not take action. Now, I noticed this, and I'm like, where have you been? What's going on? I didn't understand where he had gone. So I reached out to him, and he told me I quit because I did not think I got the proper mentorship and leadership. Now, I did some soul searching. I looked. I'm like, okay, so it's a give and take. This is not me just blah, 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 pouring everything into you, and then suddenly you go out and you're this massive success. It doesn't work like that. It's a two-way street. You got to come back at me, and you have to say, I need this, I need that. Where are you with this? Where are you with that? And you have to take action on your own. Okay? Now, we had a brief discussion. He went, he's going to go do his own thing, and that's fine. But let me talk to you about another scenario. And I'm going to say these people's names, okay? I'm going to talk to you about Jodi and Kyle, a mother-son team that joined Canaway. They reached out to me, contacted me, because they recognize the value in what we're doing, that we are the only one of our kind, that this is a $47 billion industry annually, and that it's going to be simple to carve out market share. They reached out to me. Jodi signed up, bought products, asked questions, said, I need you to contact me so I can get going. Her son, who is 20 years old, by the way, the lion's share of the money made in Canaway is made by people between 18 and 25, okay? Take that, think about it for a minute. Because it's new, unique, sexy, slightly controversial. It really speaks to this current generation. And then I did all the same things. I give them all the information that I can. And I said, hey, I am here for you. Any new information you need, any leadership you need, I am here. She has reached out, and so has Kyle. They have both reached out to me and asked questions. Now, am I an awesome mentor, an awesome leader? I don't know. I like to think I am, because I care, because I feel the value of this relationship, this give and take, and so they open their mouth and they have been fed. Will they have success? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. Okay? But the point is, you see the difference in the two scenarios, right? It was very simple for the second scenario, for Jodi and Kyle to reach out to me and pursue their own success. Now, will the gentleman in the first example, will he have success? Probably. He's sharp. He's a good guy. But he fell into the same trap that a lot of mentored do. And they forget that their success is completely and totally 100% on their shoulders. Not on your mentor. If you have a crappy mentor, it's because he did not get you started and do what was required of him, and that happens everywhere all the time. But there are also thousands, hundreds of thousands of marketers who started off with crappy mentors, but because they invested themselves in their own success, went and did something about it for themselves. You'll see examples like that everywhere. You know, people who want to change their uplines, change their sponsors in their business because they got no help, but because they've got balls and smarts, went out and did something about it. So, closed mouth don't get fed. The art of being mentored. The art, I would say, can be shrunk down to 2 words. The art of being mentored. Ask questions. Ask questions. If your crappy mentor, your crappy sponsor, your crappy upline isn't the one, then go ask someone else. If you care, if you want to succeed. Because at that point, it's your responsibility. It's your business. Now, I see, this has already been an incredible relationship, but I see an amazing partnership, an amazing relationship moving forward with Jodi and Kyle. We've created a bond just by the give and take, by the fact that I care about them and they care about success. And then because I also care about success, I am motivated to continue to give that care. You know, that's the way it's supposed to work. But you got to open your mouth and you got to get fed. Just let me close the video with this here. Kenaway launched on 4/20/14, April 20th, 2014. Today is May 23rd, May 24th, 2014. Just a little bit over 30 days after the public launch of Kenaway. We have, in our first compensation run, they paid over $600,000 to the reps, to the brand ambassadors. And there are over, at this point, 75 or so thousand people enrolled either as a brand ambassador or as a customer. Something's being done right. And I want you to listen to me right now. If you're like Jodi and Kyle and you see value and you want to move in a direction of health and wealth, then you got to reach out to me. And then let's create our own mentor/mentored relationship. That's all I got for you this time, folks. I love you. I respect you. Have a great day. Stay hempy, my friends. Goodbye.